Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to try something a little different. We're going to try to use literature to inspire some of our music making. We're going to take a type of poetry today and see if we can set some words of our own to music. The type of poem we're going to look at today is called a haiku. Gesundheit. No. A haiku is a type of poem that comes from Japan. It follows a pattern. It's 3 lines long. The first line is always 5 syllables. The second line is always 7 syllables. And the third line is always 5 syllables again.
Sounds easy.
You could write a haiku about anything, but traditionally they were often about things in nature. Here's a great example. The Old Pond by Matsuo Basho. An old silent pond. A frog jumps into the pond. Splash! Silence again. So if you were to look at each line of that poem, you would see that it follows the pattern that I said for a haiku. The first line is 5 beats or syllables long. An old, silent pond. 5 syllables. The second line is 7 syllables. A frog jumps into the pond. And finally, the last line goes back to 5 syllables again. Splash. Silence again. So it goes 5 syllables, 7 syllables, 5 syllables. What does this have to do with music? Great question. Let's see if we can use what we already know about music and what we've just learned about haikus and put them together to help us write our own haiku that then we could maybe even turn into a piece of music.
So here you'll see we have 3 measures of music, each one on their own line. These 3 lines represent the 3 lines of a haiku. Looking at the first line, younger students will see we have a ta, ta, ti, ti, ta rhythm. Older students, you might call that 1, 2, 3, and 4. The second line is ti, 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 ta, or 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And then the last line is the same as the first line. 1, 2, 3, and 4, or ta, ta, ti, ti, ta. Now, let's go back to the first line for a second here. If you just listen to the sound of that rhythm, there's 5 sounds in there. So it's like the 5 syllables in the first line of a haiku. Second line is just like the second line of a haiku. There's 7 sounds in this line. And then the last line, since it's the same as the first, will also have 5 sounds in it. So I'm going to try to write a poem so that my words fit to these rhythms. Let's see if I can do it.
So I used the rhythms that were there to guide me in writing a poem that followed the 5 syllable, 7 syllable, 5 syllable structure of a haiku. My song will be short, the shortest one I've written, but I hope you like. So I could recite my haiku in rhythm, or I could try to make up a melody to go along with it too, so then it's a whole song. My haiku becomes a song. Let's see if I can do it.
My song will be short, the shortest one I've ever written, but I hope you like.
Now it's your turn. See if you can write a haiku. Follow the formula of 3 lines, 5 syllables, 7 syllables, 5 syllables. Then you might try to set your words to a particular rhythm. You could use the same rhythms that I used, or you could write out 3 different rhythms. Then you could either recite your poem in rhythm, or you could try to set it to a melody, make up music for it like I did. I would love to see the haikus that you write. Be creative. I'd love to see what you come up with. Send me a picture of your haikus, maybe make a video of you reciting your haiku in rhythm, or maybe with a melody that you come up with. Get creative. I'd love to see what you come up with. Have a great day, everybody.